the economy, education, healthcare, big news issues affecting the Ozarks. Cut through the clutter with Qatar 10 News analyst Brian Calfano. Now on Ozarks Tonight.
And we have a special Ozarks Tonight. Here at 10, we have our political analyst, Dr. Brian Calfano, back in studio, fresh off of a 2-month trip to Egypt, where you've been very busy. Good to have you back here in the States tonight. Last Sunday, you had an interesting report for us where you talked about Christians living in Egypt, a mostly Muslim nation, and you've got part 2 tonight.
Exactly. Tonight is our follow-up, David. And you know, being a Christian here in the Ozarks is a comfortable fit for most believers. People just like you sit in the pews on a Sunday morning with little fear of any kind of retribution. But how easy would it be to practice your faith in a country where Christians are in the minority? Well, last week I discovered that the Christian experience in Egypt is not what we here in the Ozarks might expect. For one, Christians and Muslims interact frequently and often as friends.
Two of my best friends are Muslims, so this is one of the things that helped me out a lot.
But the help that Nader referred to just now is just as much a part of this story about Muslims and Christians as the idea of Muslims and Christians being close. Though Christians hold important positions in Egyptian businesses, the Egyptian police, and military, there is little chance for them to take high-level government roles in Egypt. And there's also softer forms of discrimination against Christians, like harassment for not fasting during Ramadan, the Muslim holy month. Christianity in Egypt is also different from the Ozarks because evangelism, one of the hallmarks of Christian action, can get you in trouble. It is illegal to try to convert a Muslim to Christianity in Egypt, but conversion from Christianity to Islam is okay. This might be part of the reason that Christian Dina Tuta says she and her close Muslim friends don't get into the question of who's right on religion.
We do not debate or discuss religion because neither one of us is interested in converting the other into a different religion.
As we discovered last week, Egyptians focus much more on their national identity, not their religious differences. In fact, the persecution Christians in Egypt face is often similar to what Egyptian Muslims confront. This is because oppression is usually political there, with civil liberties curtailed for all. And regional experts say Muslims and Christians in Egypt may be stronger when they face down discrimination together.
I think the whole society is sticking together. Is real protection for minorities in Egypt, regardless of whether the law is applied, whether the constitution is in effect or not.
So what should Ozarks Christians take from all this? Well, first, celebrate our religious freedom in this country. Second, protect this freedom by supporting expression for religious minorities in our own backyard. It's a great example to countries where Christians are in the minority. And third, if you're still skeptical about the fate of Egyptian Christians, take Dina up on her offer to all of our Ozarks viewers.
Maybe they can come to Egypt and experience themselves the Egyptian experience. I would not classify it as a Christian/Muslim. I would call it the Egyptian experience of living side to side in pure harmony and happiness.
Very interesting report. Good to have you back. Any final thoughts on your 2 months you spent over there in Egypt?
There's a lot of differences over there, but a lot of similarities.
Right.
Kids are kids. Adults want the best for their children. And so if we can kind of bridge some of these gaps in perception, that's always a good thing.
Okay, we're glad to have you back. Dr. Calfano, thanks so much. More local news.